Good afternoon, everyone. Here is the title of my research proposal. Just an overview why I chose this title is that I'm one of the English teachers and at the same time the reading one of the reading teachers of our school. So the title of my research proposal is the impact of digital storytelling in English on the reading comprehension of grade 7 students in the context of the new normal. In the context of today's technology dependent learners, the use of technology is somehow perceived as powerful tool that motivates and engages the learners to learn. One of the learning delivery modalities of the Department of Education is a so-called blended learning modality that combines face-to-face with any or a mix of online distance learning, modular distance learning, and TV radio-based instruction. Relative to the context of 21st century learners, digital storytelling has a significant potential which may become an educational model for the present era, this according to Herman and others, 2019. Thus, this paper is determined to find out the impact of digital storytelling in English on the reading comprehension of grade 7 students utilizing the utilizing the new normal mode of teaching and learning. For the conceptual framework of this study, I have here the two variables. The first is the independent variable, which is the digital storytelling, and the effect on reading comprehension as a dependent variable. For the research question or the statement of problem, is there a significant effect from digital storytelling on the learner's reading comprehension? According to the current uh, According to the current study supported by Scoots 2019, anchored in the theory of questions and the second language acquisition, it stated that there is this affective filter hypothesis. And affective filter, according to questions theory, is a block that can be raised by factors such as low self esteem, low motivation, anxiety, and inhibition. And as a block, it blocks out the use of comprehensible input for acquisition. And from there, I would like to connect it to the interests of our today's learners whom we considered as digital learners, wherein their interests are more on in the activities that are using technology or technology based activities. Krashen indicates that the method of digital storytelling with its combination of technology and engagement can raise positive effect, thus enhancing its effectiveness in the acquisition of language skills. This study uses the two-group post-test only randomized experiment. So one group gets the treatment or program, and the other group is the comparison group. So this is the model of Trotium 2020, wherein the treatment and the comparison group will receive different instructions, mode of instruction in when it comes to storytelling. The study will be done only in Cagayan de Oro City Secondary Public School during the academic year of 2020-2021. And for the respondents, my target respondents are the grade 7 students, 12 years to 13 years old, a number of 60 respondents. Half of the population who will receive the treatment of this study shall have laptop, computers, smartphones at home to ensure the delivery of the independent variable or the digital storytelling. How am I going to gather the data and what are the procedures? First is that the researcher will obtain permission from the authorities of the school. The participants will be approached during a set date and place to facilitate the treatment process. A treatment program centered on digital storytelling was custom tailored to the needs of the students as determined by their English teacher or teachers. During the agreed date, the researcher will give an orientation to the participants. She will give them the assurance that confidentiality will apply to them as subjects for the study. In addition, she will also instruct them on how they will benefit from participating. The, the treatment is given to the experimental group. Meanwhile, all other things being equal, the comparison group are taught the same lesson or lessons, except that they do not have digital storytelling integrated in their teaching learning activities. So we could see the difference. And lastly, after the treatment, post tests are given to the experimental comparison groups. Then she or the researcher will perform the necessary statistical analysis as applicable. And here are my references. Thank you.